It was the girl's first time practicing group exercises. She had no idea. Someone had tampered with the balance beam. A nail had been placed on the far end. She completed the jump smoothly, just like she was taught, but her foot landed right on the nail. The sudden pain threw her off balance. She fell from above and never stood up again. From that day on, something changed. Every night at midnight, strange sounds echoed through the gym. No one dared to go near it anymore, except for 2 students. They were fearless, or maybe just reckless, chasing views. They decided to livestream the investigation. What they didn't know was that something was already watching them. Jack didn't notice anything wrong. Instead, he explained things calmly to the viewers. He claimed the noises were caused by temperature changes. Nothing mysterious at all. As they moved deeper inside, the hallway lights suddenly went out. A low, eerie laugh came from behind them. They turned around and saw a strange figure. Eyes wanted to back out. Jack had no choice but to step forward himself. That's when he saw 2 masked dancers. Noticing the visitors, they began an unsettling routine. Jack watched, completely distracted. Then suddenly, the hallway was flooded with red light. Eyes shouted for him to run. They took off as fast as they could, but somehow, they ended up back in the gym. Before they could react, something even worse appeared. A familiar sound filled the room. A girl in a gym uniform stood before them. Under their terrified gaze, she leaped onto the balance beam. She repeated the same routine from the night of the accident. That's when they knew something was very wrong. As they turned to leave, the girl on the floor suddenly moved. They ran for their lives, but the metal gate slammed shut on its own. With no choice left, they searched for another way out. Eyes spotted a hidden passage, but Jack was tripped and fell to the ground. In the next moment, the girl was right on top of him. She stared at his face, unable to look away. She didn't hurt him, almost as if she never intended to. Jack survived the moment. They kept running, without looking back. Soon, they reached the balcony and locked the door behind them. But on the rooftop, Jack suddenly froze. The exit ahead looked painfully familiar. Fear crept in fast. No matter what, he refused to go through. Eyes pulled out a coin and suggested letting fate decide. The coin was tossed into the air. As it spun, memories rushed back. Jack remembered another legend. Not just the gym, but the rooftop too. People whispered about a forbidden door. Years ago, Jack and Eyes came here together. They wanted to test the story. A coin decided who would go first. Eyes lost. He walked through the door alone. A moment later, a desperate cry echoed out. Jack didn't help. He ran away instead. After that night, Eyes vanished completely. Realizing the truth, Jack was filled with regret. The Eyes beside him now was no longer alive. Throughout the livestream, Jack had been alone the whole time. Eyes never wanted revenge. He simply walked back toward the door. He turned and looked at Jack one last time. This time, Jack didn't run. He followed his friend, and together, they stepped through the door.